Hello everyone, it's your favorite sleeper YouTuber here, Keychains, back at it again. How many times have I said that now? Oh, it doesn't matter. I am here with another video. This time it's on Elemental, another Pixar movie. I have been turned off from Pixar movies for quite a while, to be honest. I watched Luca. I didn't like it. I watched Turning Red. I was supposed to make a review on that, but also didn't like it. Wow, that's two in a row. I watched Encanto. I don't know if that's Pixar or Disney making that, but they're the same company at this point. Who cares? Anyways, didn't like that. Did not like that at all. So I've been kind of sick of Disney and Pixar lately. As you know, my last two videos were on Frozen, and well, I wanted to tear my eyeballs out. Now, I just want to get this right out of the way. This movie is pretty good. Yeah, me saying that is rare, especially with modern day movies and games being a massive disappointment. Starfield literally just came out today, and it is a boring, 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 boring game. Very boring. At least you have your number one fan in that game to keep you entertained, because that's the only thing that's gonna keep you interested throughout the entire experience. But we're not here to talk about the disappointing Starfield with AI that makes Red Dead Redemption 1 really look ahead of its time. We're here to talk about Elemental. I know, sounds like Avatar, The Last Airbender, except a 5-year old wrote it. But that's not an insult. Um, that 5-year old must be Picasso if he wrote this movie. It's really good. I was very surprised when I first saw this thing. I have not seen. I did not hear anyone talk about this movie. To be honest, I didn't even know Pixar made a new movie. I guess I'm just that out of the loop. I'm so out of social media right now. I've been gone. Like I've been out of it. I've been lost. And I come out under my rock and I hear, "Hey, Pixar made a new movie. Did you check it out?" And I'm just like, "No, no, I did not." So, I checked this thing out and I was like, wow, this reminds me of old Pixar in a weird way. Back when they still made good movies and they still tried. Now, I'm not one. I'm not a fan of romance. I absolutely hate the tropes. But this one does it right. I'm surprised to say that it does it right. Just like Red Dead Redemption does cowboys right. This movie does romance correctly, the right way. Um, I don't really know where to start with this. I guess I should say that I'm changing up my formula for how I script these. So, you know how if you watch my previous videos, which you probably haven't, um, I have a kind of checklist way of going about how to make these things. And for for each section, I try as hard as I can to convey what I'm trying to say, but it doesn't turn out as well as I thought it would. It's kind of boring that way. Like I talk about the art style, the story, the animation, the music in a checklist format. And the reason I'm not into YouTube and all this kind of stuff, and I'm not doing this every single goddamn day, is because it really does burn you out. I'm so tired. It makes you so tired, especially when writing a checklist and writing a script. I feel so much better just talking straight from my head instead of having to look at a script on my second monitor the whole time while reviewing this, like consistently. I can just chill. And I feel way more comfortable. I feel like it's more of a service to the thing I'm reviewing. Like, I don't know why I'm trying to act so sophisticated or something like that while reviewing something when that's really simple. It's just a simple YouTube video. That's all it is. I shouldn't have to, break my head over it. I'm not even making any money out of this. I'm so sick of YouTube copywriting me for every single one of my videos is copyrighted. Like my most popular one is Rango, and that's copyrighted. So I even if I wanted to make money off that, I couldn't. I actually probably gonna have to remove that video eventually if I do get monetized. God forbid. Anyways, I guess we should get into this really. Where do I even start? I guess we should talk about the characters. I can't remember their names. Not good. That's not a good start. That's not a good start. That's not a good start. Oh no. Oh no. This is already a blunder. I think her name was Ember or something like that. Amber? Amber from Genshin Impact? Is that you? Hope not. God, that game has a bad story. Hope not. Uh, I just want to mention one more thing. Pixar is clearly racist to water. Don't tell Qatari and soccer that. They might get offended. So it's basically a simple story. I heard a lot of people complaining online when I decided to actually look at other reviewers for this movie, complaining that it didn't make sense how the world functioned. And the characters, like water and fire, obviously can't get together. I mean, it doesn't make sense. They can't interact. The world doesn't make sense. You can just die. And I found this to be really fascinating because you're complaining about elements dying, huh? It doesn't make much sense to me. Uh, then again, maybe those people just aren't artistically, awake to realize that hey, this is just a kids movie, and maybe you should turn off your brain and just for a little bit and just enjoy it. It's just a art medium. Artists have been doing this for hundreds of years. It's no different to a game like Minecraft, which a lot of people find to be very therapeutic, including myself. That game is very, very good for your mental health. Um, and games like World of Warcraft are very cartoony, but it are very effective. You can see in the background I'm playing the game. Fuck WoW Classic, by the way. That thing. I hate the MMO. I'm sorry. I offended every single World of Warcraft fan, but I don't care. You're the reason why World of Warcraft 4 doesn't exist. You make me sad. Anyways, that's the. It's a very cartoony style, also. But I mean, well, Blizzard. That was when Blizzard still made good games. God forbid they make another good game. Uh, so the main characters, Fire Girl and Water Boy. What is that movie called? It was called Lava Boy and Shark. Wait, was it Lava Girl and Shark Boy? I can't remember. I can't remember. But that sounds like that when I say it like this. So basically, these fire people end up having to travel across the ocean because a big storm came and wiped out their village. Now, big plot hole here, and I actually want to smack the writer on the head right now because this is something that could easily be avoided. Um, the storm passed. Why didn't they just stay and rebuild in their country again instead of leaving? The storm came and went. It's not like the storm's still there. Now they can go back anytime. So why didn't they just rebuild? Okay. Maybe it's the Chinese propaganda getting to my brain. But this is heavily inspired by the Asian immigration times during the um, I can't remember 1950s, 60s, around that era there when Chinese propaganda, Cold War kind of made people run away from their countries to America to seek greener pastures. And obviously, the city in this movie is heavily inspired by New York. If I'm mistaken, I think the director's an Asian man, or half Asian, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me in the comment section. Call me a fucking dumbass because I'm an absolutely uncultured swine. I've been living under the rock for the last, few months, taking a break, taking my time. And yeah, so they moved to the city and they rebuild. They build a new shop. They're the first fire people to move to the city. There's no fire people there. It's just air people, earth people, and water water people. I don't know what to call these things. Elements. No fire yet. But when they get there, they don't even know how to speak basic English. They speak their own strange language that I don't understand, and that's the point. You're not supposed to understand it. The only person's name I remember is Ashvath. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. Um, but I actually had a lot of fun with this. I thought it was very, very creative. So basically, these two fire people, it's a husband and wife. They start a family. They build a shop, build it from the ground up. Gotta get started. Gotta get that slugma grind set going. And they start a family, and he wants his daughter to take over his work. He says the shop will one day be yours, and that's already establishing a very big plot point. Um, but father's extremely racist towards every other element. But later, more fire people come onto the city, and they kind of like have their own segregation kind of area out of the way. It reminds me of my own country, South Africa, and apartheid. And how all that immigration and segregation kind of happened down here back in then. I wasn't old enough. I didn't live through apartheid. My parents did, but reminds me of that and how I learnt about it in school and all that. Very sad times. Um, so this fire girl, I can't remember her name. I just know everyone simps for her for some reason. I don't know why. Everyone's simping for the fire girl. Everyone should be simping for the goddamn water boy's mom. Come on, guys. You can do better than that. Anyways, she wants to take over her father's shop, of course. She grows up. And she has a temper tantrum. Yeah, no, she can't look after shit. She's terrible. Anyways, burst pipe is she explodes. She accidentally bursts a pipe in the building, floods the entire place, gets so unlucky that she gets a city inspector sucked up in there. Yeah, that's the second protagonist, the water boy. I feel like his name's Clyde. He looks like a Clyde. He looks like a Clyde. I don't think his name's Clyde. Oh no, I can't remember. Someone help me. Someone please help me. God. Anyways, so she sucks him up, and he starts writing plan to shut the place down. So he writes down thing. He's a city inspector, so he inspects the place and says that this place is gonna fall apart. So anyways, he runs to the grand I don't know, the city hall or something. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what to call that place in this movie. And obviously, the fire gunner wanting her father's shop to get shut down because this is his work's life, chases after him, and plot, plot, plot happens. Plot, plot, lots of plot. They get there. Lot of interesting things happens. They develop over time. Uh, they talk to the I don't know who it is, but this cloud lady that says she's not gonna, as long as you can clear the bus pipe whatever, then she won't shut down the parents shop. So they go and do that. They do that kind of with sandbags, and the water boy says, hey, I'm gonna get this all sorted and stuff like that. You can already tell how this plot's going. I don't have to explain the whole movie to you. I'm just giving you a basic idea. I'm sure Pixar, Disney, whoever's running this show was probably gonna sue me anyways just for talking about this. YouTube, please don't demonetize me again. I'm tired, okay? I'm tired of getting demonetized, man. Give me a break. You can really tell this is a love story. It's just people can't turn up their brains to water and fire. Getting into a relationship. Obviously, it makes more sense with people. The only other uh love story that I've seen Disney do in a while is was it Pixar or was it Disney animation studio? It was that furry one. What is it? Zootopia, I think. Yeah, Zootopia. Everyone sims for that bunny girl for some reason. Oh, I forgot the name. Something Pop. God. Yeah, everyone sims for her. Uh, that's the only thing that rings the bell in the last 20 years that Disney and Pixar have made that have been even remotely similar to a romance story. No, The Princess and the Frog, the last 2D animated movie they made. That also counts, I guess, but that's more of a princess kind of thing. This is more realistic. I know a movie called Elemental is more realistic than a princess with magic. I find that funny. Anyways, um, long story short, they slowly fall in love. The girl's out of control with her emotions because she never really wanted to. She doesn't know what she wants to be or anything like that. And well, it's obviously a movie about opposites attracting. So the water guy and the fire girl obviously fall for each other. It's very interesting. Mm, I love the art style. I really do. A lot of people are turned off by it, but me personally, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very creative. The way they managed to like get the way their bodies move and the way they flow and how they each function in different ways. It's so unique to me to see that. I'm so sick and tired of Disney's, I mean Pixar's standard, you know, human animation, just normal people. It's actually gotten really boring recently. But luckily, this movie came out, and I was very impressed with the art style. They tried something like this with Turning Red, but oh my god, that movie looks like I hate the animation in that movie. I think it's too much. I don't know what they were going for. I think they're trying to go for like a cutesy anime kind of art style, but it did not work in my opinion. That movie just looked bad. This one looks really good though. Um, Yeah, I was very impressed by it overall. I don't really have much else to say, other than you should check it out. Uh, do I have any gripes about it? Yeah, I guess I do. The music. I'm sick and tired of pop music and my animated movies. Can we please get rid of that? Like, please, can we have orchestrals back? Like, well, orchestrals, or can we have music specifically tailored to those things? Also, it's the same instruments being playing over and over and over again in all of these movies. Like, I want you, I don't know. You tell me, when was the last time you heard someone actually use a handpan? Tell me. I don't know. I don't know when was the last time anyone used a handpan. The last person I think of that actually used a handpan was C418 in his playlist. Like, in Minecraft. you know, that playlist came out like more than 10 years ago. Like, I would love to see these like studios experiment with different and unique instruments to try something new and unique, but instead we get the same old boring instruments. We get the same old boring pop music. Oh, it's so boring. That's boring. But what can I say? We are living in a modern age, the most exciting of modern ages. I'm so glad I've been out of the loop of social media for a while now. Can't wait to start playing Baldur's Gate. I might start doing game reviews too. I just finished Red Dead Redemption 1. Um, I'm very glad that I watched that. I mean, I played that game. It was amazing. Really good game. But I might start doing game reviews too. I don't know. If this video does well enough, maybe I'll come back quicker than I normally do. But, I'm not so sure about that. I wouldn't hold my breath. I wouldn't hold my own breath. Anyways, thank you all for watching. There's me rambling on about this movie. Go check it out. Pixar, if you keep making movies like this, you might actually win back my respect. Disney, if you keep making uh live action movies, you're not gonna have anyone left to, watch your movies because I'm so sick and tired of them making live action movies also. Live action animated. It's CGI. crap. It's just CGI crap. It's so boring. Anyways, I'm rambling now. I don't have a script. I just winged it like I normally do with everything. So, anyways, if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I don't usually ask that, but I guess, since I am a YouTuber now with, I think I have 50 subscribers. Thanks, guys, I guess. It's not much, but I mean, hey, it's something. You gotta start somewhere. Thank you, guys. And, I'll see you in the next one. Someday, I guess. Enjoy your day.